Hello, my name is Laura Snell, and I'm the UC Cooperative Extension Livestock and Natural Resource Advisor for Modoc County, California. This is the county in the northeast corner of the state, bordering Oregon to the north and Nevada to the east. I will be reviewing Worksheet 6 with you today, Completed Water Quality Projects. The worksheet is part of the Ranch Water Quality Plan template. Completing this worksheet and the others in the template will contribute to you finishing your overall plan. You will use this worksheet to document these projects you have already implemented to manage and improve water quality on your ranch. Worksheet 6 looks like this. It's a table setup so that a specific water quality concern and the actions you have taken can be documented. Reviewing the information you already have on your ranch maps, as well as your notes and comments on worksheets 4 and 5, may help you recall past projects and actions. Worksheet 6 is an important step for you to put in one place the efforts and time you have already invested in your ranch operations to manage livestock and streams for water quality. Let's work together through the worksheet table with some examples so you can complete it for your ranch. Remember again to have your ranch maps handy to help you remember past projects and to make notes on your maps that match the information you will document in the worksheet. Use an individual row for each water quality concern and project you have already discussed. Keep in mind that these concerns and actions do not indicate that livestock grazing or current management are the cause. For example, you have likely addressed stream bank erosion or hill slope slumping that are the result of geology or other factors. They may be safety concerns or risks to your pastures or property. Here is a typical place where there can be management influence concerns, a livestock crossing. In this case, exclusion fencing has been installed along the stream. Gates established at the crossing are open to move livestock from one side to the other side of the creek and then closed. Filling out Worksheet 6 for this site includes the site number that makes sense to you, a description of the concern and livestock use, a location using ranch pasture and location names, and today we're calling this Site 1. It's a livestock crossing with erosion and manure deposition prior to the project. This is on Walker Creek in the front pasture. Next, you'll want to list the practices implemented. In this case, it was fencing on both sides of the creek and gates at the crossing. In some projects, additional gravel or cobble might be put down on the crossing to armor it. List this information if it was done in your project. The maintenance needs section is useful to remind you to monitor and make note of materials and installations that may need repair and need to be checked. At this point, we are annually checking the fences and gates or anytime you are moving livestock through the crossing. In the evaluation section, you may make notes about additional steps you want to make in the future if needed at this site. In this case, there are not any currently. Lastly, make note if there are photos available. It is useful to have photos of your project sites before and after the project is installed and once a year after as a way to document if the project is functioning well. Another typical type of project you might do for livestock distribution and water quality management is offsite water like this trough. Sometimes this is in a pasture near a stream, or the development is on a spring on a hillside. Other projects may include pumps and a storage tank on a hilltop, networked to troughs at lower elevations across your ranch. In all of these cases, the offsite water is implemented to meet livestock watering needs in place of them accessing the stream or water body itself. Troughs also help with livestock distribution across pastures. Filling out the worksheet for this site includes the site number, description of the project, and location name. The practices implemented here included stream fencing and the water trough. Water systems require more regular monitoring on at least a weekly basis and perhaps daily in the hottest times of the year. This ensures that there is enough water for animals when they need it and that animals aren't destroying the development. Under evaluation, notes are made about using a solar panel and pump system for this water source. And photographs are available. Let's do one more project, this time a road project. This is a recently installed culvert and road stream crossing. Depending upon the size of road stream crossing on your stream, you may have the need to replace old culverts or even put down cobble to armor wet crossings. Generally, these projects are done to maintain road integrity and use. These projects reduce erosion impacts from undersized culverts or improperly protected wet crossings. Filling out the form from this site starts again with the site number, Site 3, describing the undersized culvert that has caused erosion, and the road, creek, and name for the ranch. Practices implemented included the placement of a properly sized culvert for the size of the stream, in line with the stream flow path and on the same grade as the stream. Then the road prism was built back up to the road grade and armored with large boulders and even vegetation. For maintenance, checking roads and the drainage system, including culverts, before winter starts and after each storm is helpful. This monitoring catches any clogging and other changes that can result in erosion and damage to the roads. One thing being considered here at this site is to put a trash or brush rack upstream of the culvert that helps with wood flow through the culvert and catches large wood before it gets to the culvert mouth, clogging it and creating conditions for the crossing to be eroded. Now, using your maps and worksheets 4 and 5, you can go back and document the projects you have completed on worksheet 6. Next step include completing worksheet 7, your future water quality projects, that help you document water quality management projects you have identified and want to pursue in the future. Worksheets 6 and 7 form the core of the past and future projects' priorities. Combined with your maps, your plan is nearly complete. Thank you for your time. It hopefully feels good to be this close to completion.
You can find more informative presentations covering ranch water quality topics on the UC Rangelands website, and look for the Water Quality Information Hub or direct your web browser to the URL shown on this slide.